guys, today we are on a boat. We was having a bit of a ride, so I'll take you on a ride on the boat today. Yeah, aren't you lucky? We'll just show you a little bit about the ride in Sydney. So that's roads over there, and we're obviously on the boat. As you can see, there's the sides, we're in the water. It's a very beautiful day. If you look in the horizon there in front, that's Parramatta. For those of you that don't know Parramatta, that is Parramatta. And what we're doing today is we'll see how we go. First of all, to go to Sydney Olympic Park, and then we'll go to Parramatta. Alright, so we're just leaving roads. We're going to Sydney Olympic Park, and I will show you all the stations. By the way, we'll travel to Parramatta today. That's what we'll do. And then we'll come back. So, yeah, I thought I'll take you on the boat today. Beautiful day. Look at that. It's a lovely, lovely day. And what a day to be on the water. I just woke up and thought, let's be on the water. Here we are. We are in the water. This place here that we have just arrived is Sydney Olympic Park. So good people, this is Sydney Olympic Park. You see just here on the thing it's written Sydney Olympic Park on there. Sydney Olympic Park. Beautiful. Alright, but we wanna go to Parramatta today. So beautiful day for being on the water. So that's in the Olympic Park, but of course we want to go to Parramatta. And that's where I'm taking you today on the boat. What a beautiful day! They say that, you know, a beautiful day is not to be wasted. Okay, some people are getting off. What a beautiful sunny day we've got. We're going to Parramatta. This is Sydney, guys, and we are on our way to Parramatta. Stay with me as we enjoy the boat ride and see, see Sydney from a different lens. It's a different lens. Sydney. We're just gonna pass another ferry, which is just coming from Parramatta. I don't know if you can see it. But we are just passing from another ferry. So when you're passing another ferry, you go to your right. You know, these are the rules. We don't drive on the left, you go to the right. It's the opposite of what you do with cars when you're on the river. Alright, so we're going to experience some turbulence. There's a little bit of turbulence here. And you see those marks, they mark the road on the water, so they're red, and for those of you that drive boats, they're green. Please comment if you know what does the red mark mean as opposed to the green on the water. sign mean? What does the red post mean? And what does the green one mean? Do you drive towards the green? Do you drive towards the red? Do you drive in the middle? What do they mean when you see when you are driving a boat? Do you keep the green on the port side, or how does it work? Anyone who knows, please give us a comment at the bottom. By the way, I've got a boat license. I sold my boat, so I haven't driven a boat in a while, so I genuinely want a refresher. What does the green sign mean? And what does the red one mean? You see, we are passing another ferry, and it passes us on our left, right? On the port side. That's what we call the port side. So it passes us on our left. So what does that actually mean? Anyway, beautiful day. And like I said, today we are driving to Parramatta. They use these things for loading the ships. These are like cranes. Some people are having some fun. Look at them. They use them for loading ships and stuff. Again, we're just passing through Sydney. We passed through Sydney on the park. We're going to Parramatta. Look at that. Beautiful places for people to just chill, by the river. We just come and chill and have a meal, and that's just lovely to be by the river. So now we're getting closer and closer and closer to Parramatta. As you can see, there's Parramatta right there. It's a bit in front, but we'll get there soon. I hope you are enjoying the ride that we're taking today. I'm just doing this for you guys. So enjoy. Again, we are passing another little boat. We've just reduced the speed to minimize turbulence for the smaller boat. So that's the smaller boat right there. So we've just minimized turbulence by reducing our speed. But the smaller boats seem to have been speeding. So there you go. These are units, guys. In Sydney, we've got a lot of units. Most people live in apartments, so we've got a lot of apartments in Sydney, particularly where as you go closer to the city. At the moment, we're moving away from Sydney CBD because we're going to Parramatta. I'll do another video where, if you check my other videos, I've done another video where I was going to the city, but this is like going away from the city. You can see, cars above. Then we reduce speed. That's 7 knots. 7 knots. Does anyone know, other than what it means? 7 speed limit. Does it mean you can go up to a maximum of 7 knots? Is it 7 kilometers per hour? Comment right below if you know. This is a test for people who know about boats. If you don't, Google it, read it. Knowledge is always great. You always want to learn new things every day. There's no point just going on YouTube or TikTok and watching rubbish. It's always good when you watch something and you learn something new. So, what does 7 mean? Why are we keeping the green signs? As you can see, those green signs. Why are we keeping them on our right? Should we keep them on the right? If you were driving this boat, where would you be driving? Well, the obvious thing is drive between the posts, okay? You drive between the signs. Those signs, the red and the green, they denote the deepest part of the river where it's recommended that boats go through. So obviously, the bigger the boat, the more restrictions you have in terms of where you can actually Parramatta, going towards Parramatta. What a lovely and way to get into Parramatta. Love it. This is a video you can just watch and feel as if you've been here. That's exactly the point. That's to show you things, places that you'd otherwise never see. Just listen to the sounds that I hear when I'm on this boat, so you can actually feel it. I want you to feel what I feel when I'm on the boat. It's amazing. Some of you might say that I didn't actually show you the boat I'm in. So I'll show you a little bit about the boat. There it is. You can see the driver over the other side. He's on top there. I don't know if you can see him. This is a ferry, guys. I don't want to lie that I'm on my own boat. It's not mine. It's a ferry. It's just that there's hardly anyone now. I'll go and show you inside a little bit. If you want to see, there's hardly anyone in there. Not a lot of people. See that? There's not a lot of people. Alright, we're going towards Parramatta. So this place is called Rydalmere. So it's just one station really before Parramatta. It's just one station before Parramatta. It's a really small station. It's called Rydalmere. We're just getting a customer on board, and then we'll leave soon. That's Rydalmere. We've got a few people running, as you can see over there. I don't know if you can see. People having a bit of a morning jog. Well, those were safety instructions. That applies to you too. No, I'm kidding. Let's keep going, guys. Yeah, there's a huge pipe. I think that's an oil pipe or something like that. It's huge, massive. And I'm sure it carries something important like oil or something like that. Yeah, it's massive. This is a bit of the industrial side right down here, or Parramatta. One thing you'll realize of these posts is they've got numbers. They're actually numbered. So you can say I'm at a post number, 738. That's 738. Actually numbered. I didn't know that. Why are they numbered? And does anyone know? Well, comment down below. Why are the posts numbered? What do the numbers do? So if we were at night, there are lights on top of these posts. So there are lights you can see on top of the posts. They are solar lights there. They flash when it's at night, and that's so that you know there's a post there if you are driving the ferry at night. Guys, wherever you are, do you have ferries on the river? Tell me about your ferries on the river. I know in Brisbane they've got the Brisbane ferry. In Australia this is quite common. Is it common in your country? Do you commonly catch a ferry to go places, to go to work? Some people do. In Sydney, it's quite common. You can catch a ferry to work. A lot of people do. Personally, I prefer the train because the ferry is a bit slow. Yeah, look at that bed on top of there. It's a naughty bed there. Look at that. That's Parramatta over there. Just bring it a bit closer so you can see what Parramatta looks like. So that's it right there. That is Parramatta. I wanted to bring it a bit closer so you can actually see it. And again, if I bring in a bit closer, all around, and the ferry, you can see it again. That's the ferry right here. I just brought it a bit closer. You can see what's written on the ferry. So it takes probably about 20 minutes, a bit more than 20 minutes on the ferry to go to Parramatta. So 20 minutes going there, 20 minutes back. So I've already showed you going there. So I won't show you the way back, but you can see that's Parramatta right there. So this is about 10 kilometers. We've just gone 10, 11 kilometers to Parramatta, and that's Parramatta. You see the tram that crosses Parramatta. amazing. The train goes on top, and there's another pipe. As you can see, we're getting closer and closer and closer to Parramatta. We've been on this journey for 20 minutes, 21 minutes now. And I can say that, yeah, that's been awesome. It's been great having you coming on board and traveling to Parramatta. Parramatta is a lovely, lovely place. If you want to live in Sydney, Parramatta is a great place to live. Good culture, you know. It's got the vibe. It's got the culture. It's got everything you need really in a city. It's got the people. It's got the fantastic restaurants, bars, nightclubs. You know, you name it. For those families, you know, there's lots of playgrounds. The transport network is fantastic. You can go to get to Sydney CBD in like under half an hour. There's a good road and rail network, and as you can see, it's also good on the water network because you can go to the city by ferry. So it just takes you a bit longer than if you use the train. So there you go. If you drive there, it's not far at all. You know, because there's a tunnel that you use to go to the city from here. What else can I tell you about Parramatta? There's a good footy club for those of you who love footy or rugby. Rugby league is a very good rugby league club here at Parramatta. But saying that, I'm not, you know, like there's, you know, I'm not saying it's good because I'm a Parramatta fan. I'm actually a Broncos fan. For those of you that live in Australia will know what I'm talking about. But Parramatta is nice. Look at that. So you can live on these units and watch the water every day. So we're just approaching the city right now. I want to show you a bit more of the city. City. We are now in Parramatta. There you go. That's Parramatta. That's the Meriton right there. That building. It's the Meriton. There's lots of apartments in Parramatta, of course. It's a new city. It was built recently. But you can see how lovely it is. You can see the cranes that are still being built. You can see some of those new buildings over there. And the train goes over there. Good rail and transport system in Parramatta. That's why you should live in Parramatta. Beautiful place, beautiful culture, beautiful food. You know, I can't convince you enough. It's a beautiful place. Look at that. You can catch that tram. You can catch the trains. The trains go mostly underneath, and the cars go mostly underneath as well. So you got those options. But it's Parramatta, guys. I hope this has been a useful trip for you, and that you have enjoyed being here. All right, I will get out of the tram and go and have a coffee, and then I'll be on my way back. All right, has been lovely having you around. Thank you very much. And if you can see here, we just arrived at Parramatta station. And this way I'm getting on Parramatta station to go and have a drink, coffee, whatever you call it, in that lovely building. That's Parramatta, guys. If you haven't been here before, I hope this is useful. And that educative, and that you know now a little bit about Parramatta, and that the next time you come to Sydney, you can choose to live in Parramatta. Lots of ferries. So there's another one there, and that's just waiting to go. And of course, we're just making a turn here, and then we'll get off. That's about it. It's Parramatta. So we're making a turn. That is Parramatta right there. Parramatta right there. Okay. We're arriving and some other people are leaving, so we're just waiting for that boat to go, and then it'll be our turn. That one is leaving, and there we go, and we are going next. That is it. So I want us to end here, because that's where it actually says